Hey, Gary the Arena Guy here with Tyler, who is going to do makeup on the Arena Guy. How are you doing, Tyler?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm super excited to be able to do the makeup on the Arena Guy. It's pretty exciting. We're actually going to turn you into one of Yondu's Ravagers. This is one of the characters that I portray in the show.
Okay.
And you're one of the bad guys. So I got to make you look like a dirty, gritty bad guy.
Okay.
All right?
I'd love to be a dirty, gritty bad guy.
So, I'm going to start by giving you a couple of scars.
Okay.
Now, this makeup that I'm going to be doing is a lot different than what you're going to see in the movies, because we got to be able to read all the way to the very back row and make it look believable, but also make it look believable for the very front row.
So some of the makeup might be a little more exaggerated?
Exactly.
Okay.
Where film, you're really close, you don't have to read but for that camera, so it's going to be a lot more intricate, where this is going to be a lot more exaggerated.
Boy, I've been scarred up pretty bad.
Oh yeah. So right now I'm just doing a little bit of a black line here because that's going to be the depth of your scar.
Okay. How many Ravagers are there?
There are 6 Ravagers in the 2 Yondu scenes that he is in.
Okay, and you are one of those.
I am one of those bad guys that gets beaten up, blown up, all of that good stuff.
Did you guys do all your own makeup?
Yes, everybody that does makeup in the show does their own makeup. So Nebula does her makeup, Gamora does her makeup, I do my makeup. Anybody that wears makeup in the show.
So you're like
is
Gene
doing
Simmons with Kiss. They do their own makeup too.
Yes, pretty much. we're the bad guy rock stars.
Yeah. So technically you're a stuntman, right?
Yes, sir.
So what's that like as a stuntman? Because that's seen as often being a dangerous job, profession.
It's portrayed as dangerous, but it's very, very safe. We are very trained professionals that are constantly rehearsing and constantly making sure that all of our fights are 100% safe and everybody is on the same page at all times.
Right. So it's very choreographed.
Very.
And but I've seen some footage. It looks very realistic. It's very almost sitting on the edge of your seat during some of these scenes.
Oh, if you're not sitting on the edge of your seat at one point in this show, we're doing something wrong.
And it's a lot of your fight scenes, or some of your fight scenes, are mid-air.
Yes, we have a lot of aerial acts that go into the show. So we have straps acts and silk acts that all kind of help with that movie magic of us flying around. But with this show, you're not getting any of the CGI that you get with movies and any of that. So we're doing everything live right in front of you.
Gotcha.
So I've completed the scars. Now I'm going to move on to dirtying you up a little bit. So because you haven't been eating that well for the last couple weeks on the ship, you're going to start to sink in. So your eye sockets are going to sink in, your cheeks are going to sink in, and your temples are going to start to sink in. That way you get more of that skull look that you're not that good of a guy. So I'm going to sink in with just a little bit of brown here, darken it, and then smooth it out so that reads.
Yeah. I've always wanted to be a bad guy.
Is
it fun being a bad guy?
It is a lot of fun. We get part of the coolest job is being one of the bad guys because we make the superheroes look super.
Yeah.
And without us bad guys, they're not super.
Right.
So now I'm just adding a little bit more to smooth it out here. Do the same on the other side.
Never had makeup done. Do I look pretty scarred up?
You're looking pretty scarred up, pretty nasty here.
How long does it take you to put your makeup on?
I've got it down to about, I'd say a good 2 to 3 minutes if I'm in a rush. But I'm more of a perfectionist when it comes to this because I like to stay consistent so that everybody that comes and sees the show is getting the exact same look, exact same everything every single time.
Right, right.
So now I'm just sinking in your cheeks as well. Same on the other side here.
I usually don't go 2 weeks without eating, so.
I would hope not. I hardly want to go 2 hours without eating.
Well, that's me. That was kind of my joke. That yeah, food and I are very good friends.
Yeah, and I'm just going to add a little bit more to your chin here.
Okay.
Sink in, make that a little bit of a cleft chin.
Anything you can do to make me lose 10, 15 pounds would be great.
All right, I'm gonna have you close your eyes for me.
Okay.
Just keep those closed.
It doesn't bother you that I'm talking to you while you're doing this makeup?
Not at all. I'm usually talking to everybody around me while I'm doing this anyways.
Yeah, you don't seem like a shy guy.
I'm the complete opposite.
So how long have you been with the Marvel Universe Live?
I've been with the show for about a year and a half now.
It's got to be so, I've seen a lot of footage and I see the fans, they just seem to be so into this show. It's got to be very rewarding to know what you're doing is entertaining so many.
Oh, absolutely. I used to be one of those kids that was jumping in the up and down in the seats screaming because Spider-Man just did, a backflip in front of him.
Yeah.
And now I get to portray a bunch of those characters in front of kids just like I was. You can open your eyes now.
Okay.
You're looking pretty pretty dirty and messed up there. So let's add a little bit more dirt.
Okay.
And you should be good to go.
Awesome. What's your favorite part of the show?
My favorite part has to be the Guardians of the Galaxy's first entrance, because this is the first time you're going to see them live on stage at all. So when they all come in, they all bring that comedic element to the show that you would expect from anything of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And it just starts off the show with such an awesome and funny bang that you can't go wrong after seeing them.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. I mean, just with all the characters in the show, everyone's got their favorites, but it's so cool to see all these characters together in one show.
Oh, absolutely. You're not going to want to miss any of these characters running around.
I'm so curious.
All right,
See what I
you
look
are
like.
good to go. You ready?
All right.
The big reveal.
Here we go. Holy cow. That's good.
So
Good
yeah,
job.
you are now one of Yondu's Ravagers.
I'm a Ravager. Tyler and I are Ravagers right here. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.